Is up? I hope you kids had a phenomenal Easter. This is your boy, Mr. Grasmick, kind of checking in. It's for me, it's Easter, but I'm gonna say Happy Monday because I'm gonna send this video out to you on Mondays. It's really important that you watch this video because we're gonna go over a couple really important key things that are gonna happen this week that all my kids need to hear. So I'm actually recording this video for all my classes. Every one of you is going to watch this and give you just kind of a little info on what's going to happen this week. So it should be Monday. You should be watching this video. Other than that, you don't have anything to do today on Monday except for watch this. You don't even have to do a check-in or anything like that. Now, what's going to happen this week is, I'm sure you guys are kind of familiar with what's going on with the whole COVID thing and your grades, but I'm going to break it down to you a little bit. I'm actually going to send you out in this email. So I'm going to send you out an email that you obviously opened. And in opening that email, you saw two things. You saw my YouTube video that I just shot to you right now. Okay. And I also attached a syllabus. It's going to be a new syllabus, blah, 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 just for the remote learning and online learning stuff that's going on. It's got a schedule. That's easy for you to see if your parents are wondering what's going on, and you can show them. It's got just when we meet, when assignments are due, just all the little new rules and stuff that's going on as far as how my classes are operating. So I'm just going to send that in the email. It'll be attached. Other than that, we're going to stick to the same routine. Tuesdays, at some point in time on Tuesday, you're going to get an email early in the morning. You need to open that email. It'll have a YouTube video. That video will have some sort of lesson from me, me either teaching you something or asking you to do something. Okay, during that video on Tuesday and Thursday, there will be a keyword, like a word that you need to check in. And let me show you what I expect from you right now. And this is going to change a little bit to make it easier on me because I have about 350 emails coming in each week that I need to go through, and I'm going to try and make it easier. So on Tuesday and Thursday, you're going to say something like this. If you're in my period 1 class, you'd say period 1, check in, right? And then just give me the keyword. If the keyword was Nebraska, right? Or whatever it was, okay, give me that in the title or the subject right here. So, technically, I don't even have to open your email per se. I can just see it and it'll make my life a little easier because I got a lot going on. Okay, and then if you want to say something to me, you can say, what up? You're the man. I hope everything's going good, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but that's really it. Your check-in, you could have, just say hi. Okay, just that way there's something in your email. Okay, but this is the key. If you're in period 2, then you'd write period 2, check-in, and then the keyword right there. Okay, you just give it to me in the subject. It'll make my life a lot easier. So right after the video on Tuesday, right after the video on Thursday, or even during, okay, I don't care. This needs to happen right here, okay, to me, exactly how that is, okay? So that's one thing that's important. So remember, Integrated 1 kids, all your homework's going to be, it actually is going to be a little different this week. So I'll explain that during your videos. It's not going to be on Khan Academy this week. My informal kids, I'm going to have lessons for you. We're going to do some math this week. I practiced because I don't know if I was super satisfied with my lesson on Thursday, so we're going to do some of that. Avid kids have it pretty easy, but every one of my classes has a check-in on Tuesday and Thursday email. Okay, at some point in time on Tuesday and Thursday, you got to check in. Don't be checking in on Fridays, Saturdays, but if you're dead to the world with the coronavirus on Thursday and you're back to life on Saturday, then yeah, you can send me some check-ins on the weekend, but only under those circumstances, okay? And I need you checking in. Okay, this shows the school that I'm doing my job and my kids are checking in and they're learning and everything's good. Okay, other than that, let me show you something else that's going to happen. Okay, these are all my grade books and I'm scared to even, let me go to my TAs. I'll go to my teacher's aides and I don't even know if there's any grades in there for my teacher's aides. Okay, but let me show you what's going to happen. I'm going to add an assignment. This is my TA, so I'm not showing everyone's grades here. So I'm going to add an assignment, and it's going to say updated grade. Okay, and then it's going to have your score on there. So if you have like a 92% in my class, right, it'll say out of points, I don't know, it'll say out of 100 points or something. Okay, and the category is going to be something that doesn't affect your grade. Okay, so Like in my integrated 1 classes, we don't do tutorials. Okay, so watch what's going to happen here. I'm going to create a new category, a new grade for you that's going to say updated grade. Okay, and whatever your grade is, okay, when the coronavirus hit, and the district, what the district did is they put together this formula to where they took like your first semester grade, and then they took your third quarter grade, and they like averaged them with your current grade, and they did this thing to really help you out and make your grade as best it can be. And they came up with a formula to make your grade the best it could be right when the coronavirus hit. Okay, now they sent that to us in an email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everyone's score in there. So if you have like a 92, right, Justin Rodriguez, who looks like he dropped my class or whatever, I'm going to put a 92 there. Someone else is going to have another grade. Okay, but remember, this category that I'm going to put it in isn't going to affect your grade because for integrated 1, we don't have tutorials. So it's not going to do anything to your grade. It's not going to raise it. It's not going to lower it. But it's a way for you to see, you to go on School Loop and see what your grade was right when COVID-19 hit and school closed. Now, that means that if you didn't do one single thing in my class from the time school, we weren't allowed to come back to school till final grades come out in the summer, that's what your grade would be. Okay, now all the kids that are working, that are doing their check-ins, that are doing assignments, that are doing everything that they should be doing, okay, I'm raising your grade little by little. And the motivation for you to do your work, okay, is that we don't have a final exam, right? We don't have gnarly tests that we're going to be taking the last 6 weeks of class. For those of you that are like the strugglers that get D's and F's, this is the perfect opportunity for you to get like a B or even, maybe even an A in my class. Those of you that have a B, raise it up to an A. Those of you that have a C, raise it up to a B or an A. Like the more you do, the more I'm going to raise your grade and kind of help you, because this is a special time in history that's never going to happen again. So that's your motivation, and I just wanted you to see that that's going to be a category and it's going to show up, and you can check that. It's going to show up on your School Loop sometime this week before April 15th. April 15th, I need to have that done. Okay, if you have any questions for me, but you can always email me, and in the title of your email, I would just put question about my grade. Okay, don't put check-in or anything like that. Put question about my grade. Other than that, that's pretty much it. No check-in word for today because it's Monday, but we're just going to keep grinding. For those of you that are doing your work, it blesses me so much every time I get an email. Every time I see stuff on Khan Academy, like I love it. I'm stoked, and you guys are blessing me because I just can't see you, and it breaks my heart. So keep grinding, keep doing your thing so I can keep raising your grade. If you have questions like that has to just a question, just make sure you write question in the subject line of your email, okay? Because I got so many coming in. I love you, kids, and remember, check your email tomorrow morning on Tuesday, and I'll give you the download. All right, kids, later.